I am trying to cover up a conditioner bag, but yet, why do I look like I'm supposed to go to sparring practice with Rocky Balboa? Hair cover, face wash, body cover. Greetings and salutations. This is your girl, Outspoken David. You see too much preparedness. You heard a goofy intro, all of the things, so you know what I'm doing, right? I am answering your questions. Housekeeping. Uh, Outspoken Diva might be start going live soonish, like maybe end of March. We know in April. The Never Ever Mets is back. My friend J May is like, we gotta watch it. You're gonna watch it. So I made her a deal that the only way I was gonna watch and review this was if she popped up on screen with me. So only way I know to do that is to go live. So we will still keep up with the first half, second half, and the good, the bad, and the diva of it all. I might do a meet the cast. I'm trying to see. We already see the cast, the couples, but I don't want to say couples. They are couples. The couples, but I want to see if they're gonna put some pictures up. I do know of one of them. Someone from another show is gonna be on the show, so yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so be prepared for that, right? That's coming up. So yeah, we have three questions. Really four. It's a two and one on here. So yeah, let's get started because I gotta be chatty about one. I've already did this question. I mean this question once, and it took me 10 minutes. So no, we're supposed to speed this up. Okay, so this guy and I was supposed to go on a date. He never showed. I called, and I texted and text. The next afternoon, a call from his phone came from his cousin. The guy was found unalive in a car accident late that night before. I mean, late late the night before our date. I wanted to feel bad at first, but I had to check, and I saw the family's announcement on his social media. I felt bad that I didn't believe them at first, but then I had to sit and think about the state of dating. Do you think that it is so many she put creative, lies and excuses said to make us not want to believe people at first? Also, has anyone ever lied and said someone had someone say they died, were unalived, and they left this world for the next, and they were actually alive? Yes, it is unfortunate that the state of dating that people have been are being so creative with their untruths, not telling the truth. That yeah, it makes you wonder, are they telling the truth? It makes you pause. You have to go research, you have to go do your due diligence and all this kind of stuff to make sure that they are, that it could be, even when someone says that they have left this world for the next, okay? I mean, we have all seen, we watched the shows. I know on the show Girlfriends, Joan told the guy, the Joan phone guy, that was getting, he was being annoying and stuff. And she said she was taking a job out of the country when all she could have did was just wanted to break up with him. So okay, so yeah, it's unfortunate, but I mean it happens. Don't beat yourself up about it, of course, but you know, people get creative. They just don't tell the truth, or And then we have the whole thing of ghosting. Some of us just ghost and just disappear. And some people tell these elaborate stories that don't have to. Just tell the truth. I'm not interested in you. I don't want to go out with you. Also, when you do that, there are also people who have gone crazy and did other stuff because of that, So it's a win lose sometimes, but yeah, the state of dating is the state of dating. Have I ever had anyone? I've never had anyone to have someone tell me that they had passed on to the next world. I did date a guy who said his mother had passed when we were supposed to be going. I mean, he kind of set it up like my birth. Y'all know what my birthday is. My birthday is mid June, right? So he wanted to come over mid June. I mean, come over that night, but I didn't let him come over. So he came up with this story to say. I mean, I don't know if this might have been true. This part might have been true. He said that his mother. He worked for a hospital. I won't tell y'all what he did for a living, but he has a pretty good job. Pretty decent job. And his mother was admitted to the hospital that he worked at, and so he couldn't come over. I was like, I told you couldn't come over anyway, but okay. So this is like a month later. Yeah, maybe a month later we were supposed to go out, and I called, because I'm like, okay, I ain't heard from you. And his mother had left this world for the next, right? Okay. What he forgot was he and I were social media friends, and whether you say something or not, somebody always when someone becomes unalive, and then you have to have the funeral and the burial and all that kind of wakes and all that kind of stuff. Someone always tags you, or somehow or another you see it. I mean, there are a lot of people I found out that their people died, people have passed on, they have passed on, because someone said something or tagged them or something, right? That never did happen. So I never did find out. I was like, okay. So then he shows up 2 weeks later, calling, well, texting, like, hey. I was like, greetings. And if I hit anybody, everybody knows if I hit you with a greetings, you need to go crawl out on the rock, okay? And he was like, hey, how are you? I was like, I'm good. I was like, yeah, you. When if I put the word you in a question mark, go crawl on the rock because I'm not interested. And he was like, yeah, I feel better. I could be feeling better, but yeah, I'm all right. I'm like, oh, okay. Deleted the number, but I forgot to delete him off of social media, right? That was July, right? January. He tells his mother, happy birthday. Now, here's the thing when people have left this world, uh, you know, there's the happy heavenly birthday. I don't say happy heavenly birthday. I say happy birthday, but then I miss you, and then there's the doves and all that kind of stuff, right? Next thing I know, I click on. I'm like, wait a minute. And the people have like posting pictures. Oh, she looks good today. Never day over. Blah blah blah. I'm like, I deleted him off of there. I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about. So yeah, unfortunately, yes, the state of dating, right? The next somebody who tells me something like that, and we supposed to go on a date. Maybe I believe him, maybe I not. It just makes it hard to believe people. But I mean, people out here telling, like I said, telling stories and stuff. And then there are people out here, when you tell them the truth, they go crazy. So, okay, next question. Ready to Love is back. Are you watching? There's a man on this season who has 5 kids and 3 baby mamas that he never met, and he never married any of them. Do you think he was kept there by production and none of the women really want to date him? You were talking about character. There's a guy on there this season. They're in Philadelphia. They're out of the South, and I'm happy they're out of the South because it was making us look crazy down here, especially since they was in my neck of the woods the last time. Last 2 seasons. So they're in Philadelphia, and there's a guy named Naeem, and yeah, 5 kids, 3 baby mamas. Yeah, there has been. He says that there has been some drama, and stuff like that. So, and yeah, I do think I am inclined to think that production kept him because he was in the bottom, and this guy named Will who yeah, he deserved. He when he went home, he deserved to go home, but because he was a little corny, a little nervous, he had his own thing going on. He had been married twice, and he got married. Looked like around the times that his parents were funeralized or whatever. They had left this world, or that was a little weird. And then he had this like wild, goofy laugh. I thought he was kind of cute, but yeah, he was not presenting himself, or we see that we are shown that he is not presenting himself. Naeem, on the other hand, and he keeps getting worse to me, but it has nothing to do with the baby mamas. But that should have been somebody does need to explore into the whole. Maybe his kids are older. Some of his kids are older, that kind of thing. There's one guy also on the show that he has custody of his children, and we get to he speaks more. Like he has a relationship with his kids. Naeem does not, or at least that's not what we see. So could production have kept him? Yeah. I think they saw something more storyline between him as opposed to this guy named Will that went home first. Because, like I say, he was, more awkward and stuff like that. But I'd rather deal with the awkward guy who, giggles too much as opposed to uh baby daddy with 5 kids. I mean, y'all know, if y'all don't know, I have a like baby dad. I will date a guy who has children, but I have a whole equation. Child. How many children, how many mamas, what you do for a living, time that you actually spend with your kids, and the closer you have to be, you cannot go above 3. He already is at a deficit because he's starting out at 5. So once we do the calculations, you can't go over 3. So yeah, he probably won't make it with me, but we'll see how production pans this all out. So he's still there. So like I say, some other stuff with him, but he should be going soon, as far as I'm concerned. But okay, all right. Next question. Here's a picture right here. Okay. And it says you're on an 11-hour flight. Where are you sitting? Um, I'm gonna say row B. I mean, not row B. Row 4. Because Marlon Wayans and Michael B. Jordan are both single. I don't want to be next to anyone that is married for no 11-hour flight. I I know Michael Ealy is grand looking. uh, Jalen Hurts is behind me, but I don't know this guy that's on the aisle seat. Jalen Hurts is on the window. I don't know that guy, so I don't know if he's single. I might go on row 4. No, because Jalen Hurts is single right now. He's not married, so yeah, he's engaged, but that's not married. I don't. Everybody knows I don't. Me and married men, we are never in the same sentence. I have never been the other woman on purpose. Okay, never. Okay. Uh, so yeah, all these other guys, if you're a single guy, a single good looking guy that's on a roll with a married dude, that's out. The Idris Elba Drake role. No, I'm not even attracted to Drake like that. But Marlon Wayans and Michael B. Jordan are both attractive. I can chat it up with them. I chat it up with all of them, but if I'm gonna have to sit in my seat, especially a middle seat, why is all the first of all, I like an aisle seat, okay? You know. But okay, since I'm gonna be in a middle seat, all right, that's the seat. That's the row. So yeah. All right. Other than that, I have chatted enough. This is the end of the questions. So, yeah, do you have, and y'all answer these questions also, but you can always, leave me a question, comment, concern in the, comments down below on the social media site that you see this on, except Facebook. Facebook, you know that you need to leave yours on YouTube. Or you can always shoot me an email at the email address that is in the description box, okay? Other than that, yeah, y'all get down below and answer those questions also, same, also the same way, or you can just shoot me an email. And other than that, talking to you in adult terms.